Men and dating. They have tough luck with that.
Welcome, stranger.
You are now tuned in.
Tired of not knowing what your loved one wants? Don't know how to communicate your true feelings? Hi, I'm Teja Priyadarshini, and this is a show about love, sex, intimacy, and relationships. Learn how to communicate better and bring back the romance in your life. This is Game, Set, Love. Hi, I'm Teja Priyadarshini, founder for Akashic Cosmic Healing. I am a spiritual transformation coach, a psychic medium, and someone who loves love and romance and all the good things that come with it. Today, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was saying that men have a very difficult time finding someone to date, and I was not really agreeing with that point. And then he went on to explain that on a dating app, a man has to swipe multiple times on different women, and then perhaps he would get a match, one match in 15 days, or sometimes in rare cases, one match in a month. And there's another friend of mine who said that men often don't get as many matches as women do, and women are more luckier on dating apps because men tend to swipe on multiple women. And if you as a woman swipe on one of them, there's a higher chance for you to match with a man. And I was telling my friends that when they do match on these dating apps, why don't they say anything? Why don't they have a conversation or keep a conversation going? What is going on in their minds? And my male friends told me that when a man matches with a woman, the only thing he is excited about is that he matched with a woman finally, and he only wants to know whether the woman is interested in meeting up with them, or probably up for a one-night stand, or just want to hang out. They do not have too many criterias in their mind when it comes to dating. But men, if you are listening from a woman's point of view, I would like to give you some dating tips that can probably change your dating game. So listen up, here we go. The first thing you need to do is to make sure you have a kick-ass profile on your dating websites. That means no photographs with odd angles or blurred photographs or unclear photographs. These photographs put people off. I know this to be true because I am on dating apps as well, and when I see photos of men that are all blurred and unclear, I tend to swipe left, no matter how interesting their bio is. The second thing to do is when you are putting up your photographs, make sure that you have photographs where you are smiling, you're warm and inviting, because when a girl sees a very serious looking person, it tends to send up a red flag notice in their minds. So please try to smile as much as possible in your photographs or the videos you upload on these dating apps. The second is your bio. Try to keep your bio interesting. I've seen so many bios that say things like, when we meet, I will let you know, or I'm yet to figure out what I'm supposed to put in here, or there are not enough words to describe me. The thing is, women like men with clarity. If you know what you want and what you are looking for in a relationship, it sends out a very clear signal to whoever is reading your profile and gives them some information about who you are, what you like, what you don't like, and what you are looking for. This is very important. So the videos, the photos that you upload is one thing, but the bio also matters. So try to keep it interesting, try to keep it lighthearted. I have seen people putting up things like, if you are a gold digger, then swipe left. Try not to put heavy statements like that. Keep it light and say things like, I wonder what it would be like to go on a hike in the middle of the forest at midnight, something like that. And that can pique the interest of the people who are going through your profiles. Having said that, you need to make sure your bio is crisp and short and sweet, and wherever you can add humor, because there is a science and a research behind this, and women tend to fall for people who can make them laugh. So if you are a funny guy, Put it out there in your bio. Make a joke or leave a voice recording of yourself saying something funny, or you just have to let them know how you sound like, look like, and give them a picture in their minds about what they can expect from you when they meet you. So now you know how to create a kick-ass profile with amazing pictures and an interesting bio. What happens next? You will match with the kind of people you want to match with. Yeah! And when that happens, it is time to take the next step. The next step is to have a nice, interesting conversation. And how can this conversation happen? Most often we tend to start off by saying, "Hi, how are you?" And the other person replies, "I'm fine, how are you?" And then we say, "I'm good." And then there is nothing. Silence for some time. That is not how to start a conversation. When someone asks you, "How are you?" then you can probably say, "I am having a very interesting day," or "Something really interesting happened to me the other day and I was thinking about it," or "I was talking to somebody about it right now when you texted me." This will allow you to open up a line of communication. Better yet, start off by giving them a compliment about one of their pictures or something they might have written in their bio. For example, you can say, "Hey, how are you? I am so-and-so and I see that you have the most heartbreaking smile," or "I have been to the same place that you have been to in that picture," and then start a conversation. It can be as simple as that. But men, if you are here listening to this podcast, I want you to make an effort to reply to these conversations, to keep the conversation going, and to get to know the person a little bit. I know that you get nervous. I know sometimes you just freeze, you don't know what to say, you don't know how to sound, but being yourself is very important. The more at ease you are and you can just say the things that are coming to your mind, you will send out the signal and the vibe that you're very relaxed, this is who you are, and if that other person matches your vibe, great. If not, you know that that person is not a right match for you, and then you can move on to the next. But what happens when this person matches your vibe? Then it's the time to take the next step. The next step is not to waste too much time chatting with them on your phone or talking to them over a phone call, but to set up a meet. When you meet this person in real life and you get a vibe of what this person is like, that is when you know if you both have things in common, if you both are interested in the same things, if the two of you are on the same page or not, and if there is chemistry between the two of you. Physical attraction is as important as intellectual and emotional attraction. So if you are connected with someone online emotionally or intellectually, it is important to get that physical attraction part out of the way as well by not wasting too much time online and meeting them in real life. When you do that, you will get a full, total sense of who they are. Otherwise, you will end up with the idea of them and then start to fantasize how a relationship would be like with this person you're talking to over the phone. And that will just blow out of proportion in your mind, and when you do meet them in real life, say after a month of chatting or 2 months of chatting, it may not live up to your expectations, and then you will be disappointed. So as soon as you connect with someone and you think you have a good connection, try to meet them as soon as you can. And when you do, you will get a full and complete sense of who that person is like, and if you have a vibe or not, and if there is chemistry or not, if there is attraction or not. And these things will lead to the next step. So when you go on a date, or rather before you go on a date, what can you do? So you've got this vibe going, everything seems nice, you're good to go, you want to meet them, and you have cold feet. You are freezing up, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to make a good impression on your date, but don't worry, I've got you. All you need to do is plan ahead. The first step to a successful date is to plan ahead. So choose a date and time that works well for the both of you, and select a location that you both will enjoy. Because when you know this person that you want to go out on a date with, then you will also know what they might be into, what their interests are, what they like, what they don't like. So based on that, if you can choose a location or a place or an activity, they will be impressed. So when you plan ahead and you have this idea on your mind that, okay, we're going to go out on a Saturday evening at 7 p.m. and I'm going to take her or him to that location and have a good time. But if that location is not open or available, or it rains on that day, or something happens, then what is the backup plan? What is the next best place you could go to? All this happens when you plan ahead, and it will allow you not to have those nervous butterflies in your stomach just before a date. The next is the most important of all. The first impression is the best impression, they say. So when you're going to meet your date for the very first time, it is important for you to dress the part. So make sure that you dress in a comfortable outfit, in a stylish outfit, but it has to be comfortable, and dress appropriately. For example, if you're going out on a coffee date, but if you dress like you're going to a club or going on a trek or going to the gym, that's not going to cut it. So make sure you dress comfortably yet stylishly. It is so important when a person looks at you and you appear neat and clean and well put together. That's an impression that no one can forget. No one. So even if it is on a date, or if you're going on an interview, or just meeting people or friends to hang out with, try to dress nicely. It is important to take care of yourself, your appearance. Make sure that your hair is cut nicely, your facial hair is trimmed. If you want to shave, make sure you have a clean shave when you go on a date. See that your nails are not dirty or unkempt. If they are, please cut them, and have a bath. Like, I know this is like the most common thing to say, but I have male friends telling me that many of their male friends, when they go on a date, they don't even shower. And smelling good is so important, because it makes a girl weak in her knees if you smell good. So make sure you take a shower, brush your teeth, and wear a nice perfume. Try to invest in a little expensive perfume if you can. The deodorants are great if you can't afford a good perfume, but if you can, find yourself a perfume that is not overpowering yet has that note of success, of confidence in it. So when you wear that perfume, you feel confident and you feel like you are playing that part of that confident, successful man that you are. And when you go in with that kind of confidence, it's just amazing. The girl will just like have this smile on her face. The chemistry, the vibe will get even stronger. So make sure you look good. That means be presentable, look neat, iron your clothes, guys. Don't go with crumpled shirts or t-shirts or shorts even. Dress appropriately so that the girl or whoever else you're meeting knows that you are putting in that effort to look good for that person. And this is half your job done on a date. Trust me on that. The second most important thing is for you to focus on your body language. Body language is very important. Making eye contact is important. Having that smile on your face is important. Imagine walking into a date and looking extremely serious. You will be put off by that. So try having a smile on your face and make the first physical contact. Whether it is shaking your date's hand or giving them a hug if it's appropriate, do that. This will break the ice between the two of you and allow both of you to relax and get into a comfortable position so that you can get to know each other better. Avoid crossing your hands or looking at your phone or looking distracted, looking here and there. These things are big red flags in any relationship, especially in a first date. It's just very annoying. So if you are on that date, make sure you're focused on the conversation. Listen to whatever your date has to say. Ask enough number of questions, and also express yourself very calmly, quietly, and with authority, so that the person who is there with you on that date knows that you're confident, knows that you're chilled out, you're not nervous. And even though there might be these nervous butterflies in your stomach, it doesn't matter. As long as you can appear to be confident, appear to be calm, that is going to help you get through that date in a very nice way. And imagine yourself talking to a friend that you're not going for an interview, you're not being judged, because the other person is also feeling the same nervous excitement and is also wondering whether you're judging them. So both of you are going to be in the same boat anyway, and that is why I'm saying be calm, just enjoy yourself, let go of any of those nervous judgments that you might have about will they like me or not, will they be impressed by me or not. Forget about all that and just have a good time when you go out on your date. So once you've got this going, you are in a good place. You are coming across as being confident, and confidence is equal to attractiveness. So if you look confident, even if you're not feeling confident, it makes the other person find you more attractive. So be sure to exude some confidence, speak clearly, maintain a good posture, be yourself. Don't try to slouch and sit in ways that makes them feel like you're not really interested in being there. Avoid being unauthentic. Be your authentic self, be genuine, be kind, be respectful, and these qualities will give you an opportunity to go on that second date.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
If this episode of Game Set Love has created an impact on you and on your dating life, do let me know by writing to me on Instagram at Teja Priyadarshini. You can also visit my website www.tejapriyadarshini.com, and there is a ton of information out there on my website that can help you have better quality of life. If you are finding the episodes of this podcast interesting or entertaining, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to hear something very specific, like a topic that is bothering you, reach out to me, talk to me, let me know what is going on, and I will talk about that and help you out with that the best I can. Until next week, have a wonderful, beautiful week ahead. Mwah! Love you guys. This is Game Set Love. Tune in every Friday at 7 p.m.